Hey guys, got my laptop over here. Gonna fire up the inverter and see how well we do here. So I'm gonna kill this light because we don't need it. Our solar's sitting at 13.14. It is, we had thunderstorms, so it's kind of overcast out. So yeah, not the best for power, but we'll see. And we're gonna have, when I turn that inverter on, the Starlink setup is going to obviously fire up on the roof, and we'll go from there. Though I'm still pondering on this water leak, but like I say, I'm going to be spending the night here, and if it rains again, we will find out. Hopefully I can find this damn leak and try to solve it. But it seems to be on this side of the tiny house, which we really didn't change anything, unless it's one of my solar panel brackets. But this is way far over from the panels, because the panels are right here, 1 and 2. So this is kind of this mid area, and I really didn't change anything other than possibly that Eternal Bond tape that I put on my gutters across here for the rain catchment, which worked. Maybe it kind of trapped water or something, I don't know, but it's a mystery for now. So I'm not entirely sure. Oh yeah, the white light is on the Starlink up there. I don't know if you'll be able to find it or see it, but just waiting for the Starlink to populate so I can connect to the internet, hopefully. There we go. Okay, yep, we're on now. I want to do a speed test again. So let's go to Google here. Give me 1 second. All right. Speed test in overcast conditions with the Starlink. So if you guys remember, I was closer to here, so this weather does have an effect on the performance of the Starlink, but at least I have high-speed internet here. It's not a big deal. And this is during overcast, rainy crap. So this is, the upload's pretty close to where it was. It was sitting 14, 15 on my first test. So not too shabby there, guys. Not too shabby. Definitely livable. Cool. So, internet is on. I'm going to answer a couple questions here on the YouTube channel. I got a couple comments. Joseph, one of my Patreon members, was this video sponsored by Burger King? The 2 dislikes are from Taco Bell and Wendy's. Are you able to hook up 2 separate converters using the same battery pack? That's from 1 Acre Homestead Mike. I think he's talking about converters as in inverters. Yeah. If so... So I'm just going to type and answer these questions, guys. But I'm definitely on my YouTube here. So I'll get back to you after I play on here a little bit and see what happens. So far so good. Everything's drying out in the tiny house. Temps are coming up. and we have off the grid internet. So be back in a bit. Alrighty guys, so the Starlink is running. This is the Starlink 120 volts. I have this guy on charging the Dyson vacuum because I was using it and charging up some batteries. And then this guy is my laptop. And I got a ceiling fan running and the entertainment setup, the TV here in the background. And we're bringing in about 2 amps in overcast crap weather, rainy weather, and it's 13.15 volts on the battery. So not too shabby. It's just tickling it a little tiny bit, that's it. And I'm loving it. So we got crappy internet and we got Facebook time going on. So I'm just catching up with you guys on here, and we'll see you in a bit. Alrighty guys, Rob from the Off Grid Tiny House, live online. There's the date again. Pretty sweet. So what I did, you guys remember the electric heater mats under my batteries? Well, I no longer need them because we're out of winter time. So I just unplugged them. So what I have plugged in now is my Dometic fridge/freezer, and I loaded it up with my dinner tonight. I got dinner here, drinks, a couple Coke Zeros, some waters, and this hasn't run since the fall of last year. So basically, when it gets warm enough, I switch the Dometic, or actually, I switch the Dometic back on when it gets warm enough in the seasons. And when it gets fall, winter, we put the electric heater mats back on to keep the batteries nice and warm. Because in the fall, in the winter, I don't run this compressor in this thing whatsoever because it's cold enough in here, if I'm not living here, that it'll keep everything frozen in that cooler, and I don't really need to power it whatsoever. It just naturally freezes because of the cold temps. But when I get in here full time, obviously that's going to be on full time, and the electric heater mats will not be such of an issue because if I'm living here, the barrel stove's going to be on, keeping the place cozy, right? So that's pretty sweet. We're still holding our own. 13.15 running the off-grid internet, the Starlink on the roof. My laptop right here. We got ceiling fan running. We got my entertainment running. I got the volume turned down, copyright and all that nonsense. And the floors have been mopped and are very clean. Oh, I'm in the high zone here for heat. I may have to drop that down a bit. We'll close that damper right off. Go from there. So what I got left to do, guys, is bring the on-demand hot water tank back, mount it, rehook it up. Good to go. I notice I'm getting a lot of flies in here. On cue. There's some. I believe they're getting in through the traps. So now that we're not in a freeze cycle anymore in the wintertime here in the seasons, I can now fill these traps up with water, shower and sink, and then the critters won't get in here. They're getting in because they want what's in my composting toilet, as gross as that is, but that's where they're getting in at. So I'm gonna have to fill these traps with water, and then problem gonzo. So that will be sweet. Other than that, I already used up all my Crisco fire starters. I'll have to make a whole brand new batch of those. And I'm almost out of a 1 liter bottle of hand sanitizer, alcohol. That's nice quick fire start. Ooh yeah, this thing's really throwing the heat. So anyways, I damped it right off. That'll do its thing. And I do have some scrap copper that I'm going to be using for these guys here eventually. We'll get to that. But huge accomplishment, guys. Off the grid internet, off the grid air conditioning, off the grid power, off the grid water. We're turning this place slowly into a small self-sustainable place. I'm going to be figuring out aquaponics shortly to be growing my own veg in here, and gotta love that. So can't really go wrong, guys. So this thing is just going to cook me out of here, so I shut it right down, and I think that's going to be it for the day. And I washed the entrance mat a little bit here too. So it's supposed to rain again tonight and tomorrow, so I want to spend a long time here. Well, I'm staying over tonight, and then I'm going to probably sleep in and try to stay here as long as possible, but I have work tomorrow, which is a bonus because we always need some cash flow coming in. So yeah, other than that, everything's cool. Hey guys, Rob from the Off-Grid Tiny House, cooking a little late night dinner. Didn't eat since noon hour, so it's 11:30. Yeah, it's 11:30 at night, and I'm cooking dinner. So didn't really get hungry until now, which is kind of crazy, but whatever. So this is firecracker rice, and I'm just reheating basically it in this pan on top of the barrel stove. And the barrel stove is kind of pretty much done for the night. I'm going to damp it down. And even though it's not directly on the barrel stove, this thing is heating up nicely. So basically I'm just warming it up, warming the pan up, and then gonna have this nice dinner. I got a movie on right now, and I'm going to be trying out the internet when it's well, after I eat anyways. I'm just gonna be trying that out, and we'll get there when we get there. Ooh, the shadows. So anyways, yeah, a little late night dinner. My dad phoned. I got some work coming up finally, which is gonna be good. And what more can you say, guys? A nice relaxing evening off the grid internet, off-grid power, and off-grid shadows. Out of the way, shadows. Alright, we'll see you guys in a bit.